morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is having a great Monday. Today is one of those days where even though it's a Monday, it already feels like a Wednesday or Thursday because with Christmas, we usually all have the days off. If not, it's all good. I understand you. I've been there, done that. But definitely Monday it is. And what's up with you, Jay? How you feeling?
Good. Got a lot of extra rest. I got up early, and then I went back to bed, and I was like, all right.
In case you guys missed it, we did go to the gym for you live last night. We did get it in for leg day. Pretty cool. We did it. We went pretty heavy actually, so we'll probably be feeling it tomorrow. But yeah, we did it. We have a good session. Check that out. It was a Q&A. You can ask us anything. Even replay gang. We see you. Thank you so much, everybody, always for being on. And Saturday night we had a chef with Jeff, so that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna ask Chef Jeff over there if he knows what he cooked because I'm sure he doesn't. So
it was something seafood. I remember that. I just can't remember what.
Yep. So seafood it is. We know that's what he had. You definitely have to check out the show if you want to know because that's the only way we go. So yeah, gotta do it. Check it out, guys. That being said, we do have a lot of sports to cover, and I don't even know. I think there might be an NFL game happening still, or no? Not anymore.
Yeah, that game just ended. The Niners, they took care of the Colts. Easy fashion, man. Poor Phil Rivers, man. He's come back. He's played good, but man, his defense is just, I don't know what is wrong. I don't know. His defense just can't handle it, and it sucks.
They're just not used to him, you know.
No, he's fine. He's not the problem. His defense is the problem. He's putting up points, and his defense keeps giving up more than what they're putting up. Like they put up 27 against the Niners, man, and then give up 48. It's a problem.
They got no defense.
Exactly. With the Seahawks, they put up 16 and they give up 18. Like, fuck. Poor guy, man. It's not his fault by no means. So but that game just ended, literally just ended, man. So that was a good one. I thought they would play the Niners a lot tougher, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Niners were just too tough for the Colts, but it by no means is it Phil Rivers' fault. He's playing great. He hasn't played in 5 years, and he's played great the past 2 games and can't get a win.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But he's doing his job. That's the best part. He's doing his job. He's not, like I said, it's not his fault what's going on. So, yeah, man. Other than that, though, yeah. That was a good game, though. Niners beat them 48-27.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is how the season continues. If Phillip Rivers, after the whole season is over and they don't make it to the playoffs, he's going to probably, because they can still make it to the playoffs, right?
Slim.
So if they don't make it, I got a feeling Phillip Rivers is creating a song for this whole scenario. And it's going to be, he's going to make a little meme out of a song in the background. And you know what song he's going to be playing, right? For the people?
No, I don't.
Oh, it ain't my fault.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It really isn't his fault, man. He's, like I said, he's played good, obviously, at the end of the game when he threw that pick. Like, you know, obviously that is a quarterback's fault, but they were already down by 14. You know what I mean? So didn't matter at that point.
Mm-hmm. Watch is going to get all the blame anyway because it was like the last thing that happened. So that's what the last thing people are going to remember.
Well, I mean, like I said, nothing major about it. Like I said, he's put them in a position to win, especially against the Seahawks, but against the Niners, they were playing good. And then, his defense just, doesn't need to say anymore. His defense, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I'll go through all the trends in NFL and the games.
All right.
Let's go. Let's start off. Let's see. All right. We already did that. Okay. So Saturday games. The Eagles behind Saquon Barkley ran all over the Commanders. You know, they got back their identity, played good defense, and ran the ball tough. beat the Commanders 29-18. Still not a great showing from them, but they need to establish their identity. You know what I mean? So they need to figure out what they want to do because they're still a top tier team in the NFC. The Packers, they lost, like I told you, to the Bears. Bears came back in OT behind Caleb Williams, and they came through and won 22-16. That was a really good game, by the way. That was a really good game. So shout out to the Bears on that. They played good ball all year and come back. They're like the comeback kids this year, man. They played good ball all year long. The Saints just whooped up the Jets 29-6. No surprise there. Like, those are two struggling teams, and Saints just came out and just beat them. The Bills, they got a lucky win. They came back and beat the Browns 23-20. Whoop-de-doo for them. I don't care about the Bills. Let's see. Titans came out, ruined their chances of getting a number 1 draft pick and beat the Chiefs 26-9. So I do believe that leaves the Raiders all alone for that draft pick. I'm not sure, though. There might be one shittier team or equal to the Raiders. So we will see. 26-9, though, the Titans beat the Chiefs. Obviously, the Chiefs, they're struggling because, obviously, Patrick Mahomes was done. But Gardner Minshew, their backup quarterback, he tore his same thing. I believe it's ACL or MCL. So he's done for the season now. I don't even know who's quarterbacking them now. But the Chiefs, they announced they are moving as well in 2031. So about 6 years, they'll be moving to another stadium. It's going to be in a dome. I don't like it because they always had a good home field advantage, and they like playing in the cold too. And I don't like it.
Mahomes I get it. That it was too cold.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I could totally picture that, actually.
Or Travis Kelce's little Beezy Taylor Swift was like, we need to get it down. Oh my God, it's so cold here. Mm-hmm. That's why I can't watch your games during the winter.
I totally agree with that, actually. You're probably right, But then there goes their home field advantage. So, but I mean, by that time, who even knows if those two will be playing? No, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? No, but that could be very true. But so 26-9, they took a L. Chargers, the Bolts came through and beat the Cowboys 34-17. That was light work. Justin Herbert had a good game. They just obviously they just dominated the Cowboys in every facet of the game. No surprise. The Vikings, they beat the Giants 16-13. Actually, the Giants are tied with the Raiders for the worst record. I do believe so. Sorry. So there's still another team tied with the Raiders. They're both 2-13.
Well, so even if we get second pick, that's okay for us.
Well, yeah. Well, now the Titans are out of, so it's just Giants and Raiders, I believe, the two. So
how many more games is there? Do we have chances to lose?
Yeah, I believe 2.
Two more chances to lose.
Yeah, 2. There's 2 more games, I believe. There's 2 more.
Let's go, Gino. Tank it all. Fuck it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
At least we got something to see. Us. That's the difference between everybody and Raiders fans. We'll always find a situation to root for somebody on our team, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny as fuck, man. Oh my god.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, you gotta find the positive somewhere. So I agree. But yeah, so the Vikings beat the Giants 16-13. The Panthers, this is why I told you this would be a close game. They came through and beat the Bucks 23-20, man. That's a bad showing for Baker, man. They've lost many in a row now ever since they lost to the Pats. And they are now behind the Panthers in the division. So not a good look for Baker, man. The Panthers are on top of that division now. Or sorry. Hold on. I think that if I'm not mistaken, the Jags may be on top of that. Hold on 1 second. Let me check that. Let me see. No. Okay, yeah, so it is the Panthers. All right. Wow. Okay, so yeah, Panthers, Bucks. So yeah, they flip-flopped because of that win. Good job to Bryce Young, man. Playing good ball, man.
Yeah.
Bryce Young used to quarterback down here in Southern Cal, He's a Cali head.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of the quarterbacks in the league, he went to Mater Dei. They were like one of the best schools in high school, like every year. So one thing about Cali, we have some of the best high school teams.
Right.
Including Sarah, we're right here and TB12. You know, come on now. Excellent stuff, bro.
For sure.
Okay, Bengals. Joe Burrow came through and beat the Dolphins 45-21. Good showing for Joe Burrow, man.
Who was the Dolphins quarterback?
I don't know who quarterbacked them because Tua was out, I believe. I don't believe Tua played, but
That's
I don't
probably
know
why
who.
they lost by so much.
Quinn Ewers, I believe he played at Texas, but he played like shit. Yeah, of course that's why they lost by so much. But yeah, but Tua was benched, so I mean they're not going anywhere anyway. That's why they did that.
Well, I got it.
Can't risk him getting a injury. You know, think about it. He's playing a game that doesn't mean shit and then gets knocked out of the game. You know, that would suck.
Do that.
You know, so. But yeah, big win for Joe Burrow and the Bengals. They're not going anywhere, but good for them. The Jags. This was one of the best games of the weekend, dude. They came in and just whooped up the Broncos, bro, 34-20. That was very nice. I needed that though because Pat's Nation and the Broncos are tied up there, you know.
Yeah.
For the number one seed. So it was nice seeing the Jags do that to them. Good job to Trevor Lawrence, man. He had 4 TDs, and yeah, they just they stepped into Denver and just ended that 11-game win streak, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Jags, man. They play good ball, man. They're 11-4 this season, so they're playing really good. They're actually right behind Patriots. Goes Patriots, Broncos, and then Jags. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're right there. They're fighting for that number one seed too. They're probably wanting the Pats and the Broncos to both lose.
Yeah.
Falcons, they beat the Cardinals 26-19. Another battle of teams that are just, you know, not going anywhere. But yeah, I didn't really see the highlights or watch this game. So that's a good win for them. You know, they've had a very mediocre season. I'm sure the Falcons, they want to regroup next year because they got a lot more talent than their record.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they won 26-19. The Texans, they beat the Raiders 23-21. Good showing for the Raiders. They only lost by 2 points. You know, I didn't see the game, so I don't know. You know,
We did good. We did good.
If you chime in on it, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, you did.
I didn't see it either. I have to work, you know.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I'm not gonna turn that game on at my work and embarrass myself. Why would I do such a thing?
Well, I mean, I did. One highlight I see was Ashton Genty. He had like a 60-yard touchdown pass. He ran it in. Like, he played good. You know, their rookie running back. So, you know, not enough to beat the Texans, but he shined. Their rookie running back. So, but like I said, they're 2-13 as well. So they'll battle out for that number one seed with the Giants. So,
okay.
So they could get the number one draft pick. You know.
Yeah.
So. Steeler gang and the Lions. This came down to the very last play of the game, bro. And I don't know. That was very controversial calls there, man. You know what I mean? With the whole offensive PI and everything. Twice in a row. I don't know. Steelers won that game 29-24. I don't know, though. I don't know about those calls at the end of the game against the Lions. It's tough. But, you know, you can't put the W in the, you know, ref's pocket, man. You gotta outright win. Even Coach Dan Campbell knows that. So they had plenty of chances to win that game. So shouldn't have come down to the very last play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And during that game, DK Metcalf, he socked the fan. So he got suspended for 2 games. Like he's like literally socked the fan.
For what?
They didn't disclose it. They showed it. Like, I'm sure the fan said something to him that pissed him off, and he just took a, you know what I'm saying? DK's a big dude. You know what I mean? So he tried to not cover it up, but he tried to tell the fan, hey, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. You know, I'll give you tickets to this, you know, and all that. And then his PR team did a good job, but still, that wasn't enough. So the NFL suspended him for 2 games.
Oh, really?
Not good for Steeler game. Not good for Steeler game because he's obviously an excellent wide receiver now. If they're down him for the next, you know, couple games, I still think they win that division. But man, it's not gonna be easy when you don't have your star wide receiver.
For sure.
But they are in front now, thanks to Pat's Nation right here. We beat the Ravens for them. And the Ravens played a good game, man. You know what I mean? So despite every call going for the Ravens, I watched that game thoroughly. They even, they didn't call many things for the Pats, which is fine. That's okay. You wanted to keep the Ravens in the game. You wanted to help them almost win the game, but they couldn't do it. Drake May had an excellent game. MVP got my vote for sure. You know what I mean? And defense came through, and yeah, Pats Nation did work. 28-24, very good game. Like I said, if there was a couple more calls that went the Patriots' way, they should have won by, I'd say, 12. But It's okay. Still got the W. That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
What was the spread?
3.5.
Oh, okay.
3.5. I'm just saying, with those calls that I saw, it would have been above 10.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say they kept the game real close, the refs.
gotcha.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. Vrabel got them playing good ball. Stephon Diggs playing good ball. So it's a blessing seeing everyone play together, man.
Yeah.
For sure. And I did all the trends in football, by the way. So football is done deals for this week.
All right, let's move on and get to some college football.
Yeah, college football was good this weekend, man. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. So we had, let me see. Let me get into, that's right. So we talked about those on Friday. So let's go to Saturday. Oregon, like I said, they beat up James Madison 51-34. They're just too much firepower from Oregon, man. James Madison tried their hardest, still put up 34, couldn't beat Oregon. Makes sense. Ole Miss whooped up Tulane. No surprise there. They beat them 41-10. This game, like I was telling you, I wanted the U to take this one, and they did, riding their defense. They beat Texas A&M 10-3. That was a good game because it was just all defensive game, bro. That was a tough one, but good win for the U. Montana State beat Montana 48-23. Illinois State beat Villanova 30-14. And yeah, those are all the games for the weekend.
Anything trending in college?
No, but we got tomorrow. We have a couple bowl games as well. We have the Bush's Boca Raton Bowl, which is Louisville against Toledo. I don't know. That's going to be a very even one. Very even game in that bowl. That's a tough one. Western Kentucky and Southern Miss, they're playing each other in the New Orleans Bowl. And then the last game of the day, we got UNLV against Ohio and Scooter's Coffee Frisco Bowl. So we got 3 bowl games tomorrow. So that's exciting. Got some football on tomorrow, some college. So be able to report those. That'll be good.
All right.
That's weird. That's interesting.
What?
I don't remember, but I thought UNLV was in remember your Lobos bracket?
Oh, really?
I don't remember. I don't follow the Lobos, but I mean the Lobos didn't have a bowl game, so I'm guessing I thought that I don't know. Maybe UNLV did better than them. I don't know. Not sure. But yeah, so 3 bowl games tomorrow, man. That should be interesting.
3 ball games.
Yeah, it'll be good. 11 a.m., 2:30 p.m., and 6 p.m. Got them spread out very well.
All right. I guess we can move on to NBA games then.
Yes, let's see NBA, man. Right now we got 2 games going on. We got the Pistons. They're beating up the Blazers 95-78. Still got the whole 4th quarter left. Pistons have been playing good ball this year, so I expect them to take that W. And we got Dub Nation. They're taking on the Magic. Got about 11 minutes in the 4th, and they're up 92-83. Good job, Dubs. All right, let's see. The Cavs, they beat the Hornets 139-132. Celtics, they beat the Pacers 103-95. Pelicans, they beat the Mavericks 119-113. The Nuggets, they beat the Jazz 135-112. And the Thunder, they beat the Grizzlies 119-103.
Nice.
Yes, sir. That is NBA action right there, bro.
Then let's move on into some college b-ball.
Let's see. We'll go college b-ball right now. Let's see. NCAA. What we got today? No current games. So let's see. Georgia, they beat West Georgia 103-74. Virginia, they beat American 95-51. North Carolina, they beat East Carolina 99-51. Kansas, they beat Davidson 90-61. Illinois, they beat Missouri 91-48. Arizona, they beat Bethune 107-71. And BYU beat Eastern Washington 109-81.
Cool, cool.
No surprises.
College b-ball?
No, but I'm gonna get into the trends over the weekend with Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua.
Let's do it.
Yes, that's why. Yeah. So it was light work for AJ. AJ just broke Jake Paul's jaw in the 6th round. He carried it on to 6 on purpose, I believe, because he could have knocked him out earlier. You know what I mean? But so yeah, he gave Jake Paul his flowers after the game. Said he was man enough to step in the ring, but yeah, he just unleashed it on him and broke his jaw. So that was light work for AJ. Too easy. But hey, you know what? Payday's a payday. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So shout out Jake Paul on that one. That was easy work though. You know what I mean? I'm glad he stepped in the ring with AJ though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they said they get like 95 million or something.
Something like that. I don't remember the bag. Something like that. So, yeah. But I mean, obviously Anthony Joshua was like, "Hey, bro, you know this. I'll do it for that. Why not? I'll whoop his ass too."
Right.
That's easy work for someone who's boxing. That's why I said, you know, props to Jake Paul for stepping in the ring and doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, so yeah, that's cool. And then another on that card, I believe there was Andrew Tate fought that guy D'Amore. I believe his name was Chase D'Amore.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, Tate hasn't stepped in the ring in a long time, man. You know what I mean?
Hey,
former kickboxing champ, you know, like 10 years, I believe he hasn't stepped in the ring. So yeah, he got kind of whooped on. So it was good to see him get in there though, man. You know what I mean? He's Andrew Tate's the type that he'll never bitch about anything. You know what I mean? He'd rather live with a loss than be like, hey, you know what? Instead of making an excuse, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Andrew Tate there. You know what I mean? You know, like he said, it's okay to lose, but it's not okay to not try. So he tried. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was news as well over the weekend. We also had what's the other one? Oh yeah, English Premier League. Let's go. Let me see. English Premier League. I believe Liverpool played on Saturday, and then I'll announce Arsenal as well. Liverpool, they beat the Spurs 2-1. Right. And they did have an injury. Alexander Isak is out indefinitely after surgery on a broken ankle and fibula, so that does not help their situation out. That does not help their situation out, because if you have that, he ain't coming back the rest of the season.
You guys are a done deal.
Well, they've been a done deal for a minute now. So, you know what I mean? When they lost, like, what was it, 5-6 games in a row earlier in the year. So when you're doing that, that's not a good look.
Right.
You know what I mean? So having that injury, though, I think that's a bad thing. So, yeah, man. And Arsenal, they beat Everton 1-0.
That's what I'm talking about. We don't fuck around.
You're hella funny, bro. I'm glad. Yes, I didn't see any trends from that game. So.
No injuries here.
Nope, no injuries there, man.
No broken fibulas.
No. Oh yeah, I know, that's a terrible one. Plus ankle, man. That sucks. I don't even know how that happened. Like, yeah. I didn't see the replay or anything from that. So.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so that's some Premier League going on. All
right. Let's move on and get into some NHL games.
Let's see. What's our NHL today? Yeah, there's a couple games on right now. We got the whole third period. We got the Kraken and Ducks tied at 1. And then the whole third period for the Kings and Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets are up 2-1 on the Kings. Lightning beat the Blues 4-1. and the Canucks lost to the Flyers 5-2. That's all for hockey.
Cool. That's all
Yes,
they
sir.
wrote.
Yeah, and I believe looking at everything, that should be that should be it for all the sports.
Man,
Like looking at it, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. All the sports right there, bro.
Cool. And we did not have any UFC, and that's why we did not report on that sport this coming up week.
Oh, there was no UFC. Okay.
UFC is moving starting January to Paramount Plus. That's going to be on the new network. You don't have to pay for the UFC fights no more if you have Paramount Plus. They had a special deal for like Christmas for Paramount Plus. I ended up getting it. Hopefully, I'll be able to see the fights now. I'm not sure.
I'm sure you will. I mean, if they say, I remember when they announced that months ago. Remember when they did that deal?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a smart deal.
Hopefully.
Very smart deal. Well, it's not smart for the fighters. It's smart for the fans.
I got a feeling Paramount Plus is going to be like, oh, if you want to watch this, even though you're subscribed to our channel, it's a $10.99 or something like that. Like, I don't think it's going to be free to see the big fights.
No, I think that is right. I think you do have to pay for that, I believe.
I got a feeling, bro.
No, that's right. I remember when I announced this, I did that trend. I'm pretty sure that what you just said is right.
Yeah.
Like you have to pay for the subscription to it, I believe.
I wouldn't be surprised for sure.
No, I believe that's right. Because I remember when I announced it, yeah, that's how much that you said $10.99, right? That's exactly how much it was supposed to cost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're correct. That is exactly what their plan was.
Gotcha.
Because we were talking about it, we were like, oh damn, everyone have a subscription, and I was like, damn, that's hella good for the fans, man. Only $10.99, and you get to watch all the UFC fights. And then I was like, damn, that's great for the fans, but it sucks for the fighters because now their bags will be a lot smaller.
Oh yeah, but no, $10.99 was not for like each fight; it was for the actual channels.
No, for everything, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, so you're already subscribed to it?
Yeah.
UFC.
Yep. Well, to the Paramount Plus, which is supposed to be where UFC's at.
So you think they're going to charge an extra thing for UFC?
I had a feeling. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
No,
because you're subscribed to it now with the $10.99.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure when I remember reporting it, that's how much it was.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I think you should be fine.
Because I mean, on ESPN Plus, like when they were showing them, they were showing the like weak ass fights, like or the people that are not as known for free. But then there was always like the pay-per-view events, which were much more expensive.
Well, that's what I mean. This is why they got rid of pay-per-view.
Yeah,
that was the whole point.
That's what it was.
Yeah, this is for the fans. Like I said, this is worse for the fighters. So fighters were getting paid more because of pay-per-view, but they realized no one's paying $60 for these fights. Why? Oh, because you could stream them. I watch everything for free on stream. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So whether it's TikTok or whatever media site, one person will get it and everyone goes to their stream. You realize this, right?
Yeah.
I watch every fight through that. I'm like, oh shit, he's streaming. Okay. And I'm watching it. You realize, don't you watch it the same way or no?
You
actually pay for it. Huh?
Crack Streams?
What's that?
That's the site you could watch like sports on?
No, I just go on social media and I watch it for free.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So there's always going to be one person that buys the actual thing and then streams it for everyone, and then they don't mind it. Did you say you don't know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that you can see that on social media like that. I thought that.
Are you kidding, bro?
Would copyright something there, wouldn't they?
So if they catch you, yes, but there's so many different people that do it. It's too hard, bro. Everyone wants to do that. You know why? It drives all the traffic to your stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always someone on there that's streaming out fight between and I'm like, oh cool, yeah, I got it right here. Let's put it on. Yeah, you know what I mean? There's so many different people that do that though. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of funny because you could tell they all faded on the fight probably, and then whoever house it is, like, hey, we're putting it on my stream because it's my house. You know?
Yeah.
That's usually how they do it. I've noticed it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so many people stream the fights, bro. That's why they had to do this. That's what I mean. What you just said is how probably, like a lot of the people who work for these places, like, dude, how do we stop this?
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Too many people are just they stream it, bro, and that's why they had to do this deal.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I've been Adam Johnson a long time ago was the one that's like, bro, just look it up. Everyone streams the fights. I was like, are you serious? I said the same thing you did. I was like, you don't think they'll get in trouble for that? Like, bro, too many people do it. What are you going to shut down everyone? Doesn't work like that, man. So now it's even worse. I don't even think they bother now. Like that was like 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Now it's even, think about it, it's even worse now. Yeah. There's like things have grown since then. So that's why they did this deal. Gotcha. Excellent deal for them. Very smart deal. Because at least now they're getting some type of pay. Hey, they subscribe to it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
of course.
You know, but I always watch all the fights free on that stuff.
No, okay.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know. Now I know.
Yeah. Obviously, the stuff that's on Netflix and Amazon is different. I watch that. Obviously, I have both of those, you know?
Yeah,
so,
of course.
Yeah, man. But yeah. That is all the sports today. Cool, for the weekend, I should say.
Let's move on then to our trending topics and see what's going on today.
Yes, sir. Let me re-up. Got a re-up gang, man.
All right, let's re-up. And in the meantime, let's get into some political news with Trump and Greenland. What's going on there, Jay?
All right, let's see. Hold on, I'm re-ing up really quick. Re-up gang. Boom. There we go. Now we got some people on.
Boom, like boom. Super Mario, we just took the mushroom.
So, Greenland, obviously, President Trump, he has appointed Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry as a special envoy for Greenland. He did this because, you know, tasking him with the efforts to make the Arctic island part of the United States, you know, due to strategic minerals and location. Obviously, the EU, they're back in Denmark against us. Do you know what I mean? So, Denmark's prime minister, what your name is, Mette Frederiksen, and Greenland Premier Jens Frederik Nielsen stated Greenland belongs to its people, while EU's Ursula von der Leyen and Antonio Costa pledged full solidarity. Wonderful. But yeah, we're we're pushing for Greenland. Obviously, all these people are trying to conspire against it, which you can do you could try all you want, but we're going after it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that should be ours.
Exactly. Thank you. Obviously, we're United States, and we understand this, but those other people are trying not for it, but it makes sense for us.
You know what I mean? It needs to turn into we need to turn it into a state, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole
Greenland. I'll move it, bro. If it turns into a state, I'm moving.
To the ice? Why? You hate the cold. You hate the cold. You know, Greenland is covered in ice, right?
Yeah, but their hot springs are on another level.
I believe that. But I will tell you this, yeah, man. It's
plus global warming will be melted in no time.
Yeah, we'll be. I believe it'll be ours. I don't doubt it one bit.
Shit, I'm down. Trump is smart as hell, bro. He's playing chess, bro. He's like, all right, I'm going to become cool to make sure we stay cool with Russia.
Yeah.
That way, if you're cool with Russia and the EU is already scared of Russia and trying to get their defenses up for that, how are you going to attack the U.S.?
Exactly.
It's not gonna work.
Exactly.
Because one or the other is going to come after you, so you're done.
And looking on the map, like where Greenland is, it's really smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you said, there's Greenland, there's Alaska up there, Russia. We'd actually be cornering Canada.
Right.
Then we'd be like, hey, what's up, Canada? You still got problems? No.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, we'll make it happen. I'm not worried about that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it should be good.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we'll get that. You know what I mean? So hopefully Jeff Landry makes things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Special envoy.
Hell yeah, man. Got to make it happen.
Exactly. All right, let's move on and get into some other Trump political news. Also, the title of the show, and that is that Trump has unveiled Trump-class battleships for the U.S. Navy's Golden Fleet. The U.S. president says the new vessels will ensure naval dominance and include AI and laser technology. So yeah, guys, we are in it to win it. We are going to have the world's most powerful Navy again. And yeah, it's going to be a beautiful sight to see, having Trump-class battleships. They're going to be larger, faster, and 100 times more powerful than the biggest of any previous American-built warship. Trump says the battleships will be part of a larger vision to create what he called a golden fleet that would help ensure U.S. naval dominance. So this is just a couple of many to come. And of course, what does this do? Create more jobs. Why not? Why not? Let's get it. Go Trump.
That's cool.
Hell yeah,
I didn't hear anything about the new battleships. Good.
Yeah, man.
That'll definitely help.
It's supposed to, keep us dominant as a Navy of the United States.
Well, obviously, I don't ever mind if we spend on that.
Yeah, aircraft carriers, those are all needed stuff.
Of course, man. It's very, very much needed, man.
They need to hurry up and research all this anti-gravity stuff. Have like UFOs ready. You know what I mean? As like flying saucers, as like jets.
Oh, I know, for sure.
That's air dominance at its finest.
For sure. I agree.
All right, let's move on to some technology news happening locally in San Francisco. Jay, robotaxis, what's going down?
Oh man, so on Saturday night, man, I was out and about in SF, and more than half the city was out of power, bro. There was over 130,000 that it said was out of power. Like I saw the map and I was like, holy shit. And I drove through a lot of the places and I was like, damn. Most of it was residential. I didn't go towards the downtown area, but Waymos, like a lot of them were done for, bro. It was crazy. Like they were stuck. You know what I mean? Because of how they operate. And I was like, holy shit, bro. That was a trip, man. You know what I mean? Seeing Waymos just done for. They were stalled, clogging the roadways and just you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was just gridlock because of the power outage, man. You know what I'm saying? Obviously Elon, he likes to let's say instigate. So he shouted out a tweet. He put Tesla robotaxis are unaffected by the SF power outage, which he's
really?
right. Well, so they run on different things. Tesla robotaxis use cameras and AI. So Waymo uses obviously cameras, radar sensors, but detailed maps that are regularly updated. If you can't update it, what happens? Boom. So that's the big difference. So, Elon likes to throw those things out there.
Damn, that's crazy.
So yeah, man, that was a big thing. It caused a lot of social media chaos too, because everyone was like, oh my God. Okay, what? And so people that aren't from here, they like to speculate. So I like to see people's social medias like that have big accounts, and they do their conspiracies. They're like, well, if this could happen in San Francisco, one of the most technologically advanced places out there, this can happen anywhere, which is true. I get it. You know what I mean? But I went through it. It's just power outages. A lot of people don't realize what the weather was, the wind, you know what I mean? The rain, you know what I'm saying? But and like I said, most businesses had their power on. It was more residential that didn't have it on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of the places downtown, that's where it was like more affected. You know what I'm saying? Like with Waymo, I'm saying with Waymo.
Yeah.
So because I saw some Waymos out in like the Sunset in Richmond, they were fine. It's just the ones that were more towards downtown, they were done because of the maps.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it was. I got to see this firsthand. But I like to see what people have to say about it because they're like, oh shit, that many, dude, wow. Like they're looking at, they're not from here, so they're looking at the maps like, damn, man, if that can happen in SF, that can happen anywhere. The technology capital, And I'm like, they got good points with what they say, but I'm here witnessing this firsthand,
Yeah.
So, but like I said, a lot of the Waymos were working in, like I said, Sunset and Inner Richmond. It was just mostly downtown that didn't because of the maps.
So yeah, Robotaxi for the win.
Yeah, well, according to Elon, he's like, hey, we were unaffected by the SF power outage. Of course, Elon would say that, man. He's funny.
No more Waymo. We going Robo.
I don't know, man. Waymo runs SF in the peninsula, bro. Like, he's gonna have to really have more of these things happen. You know what I'm saying?
I seen Zooks today with those big ass SUV ones on the highway.
Yeah. So Zooks is another one. They were fine. They weren't affected either.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's funny because Zooks is all around SF now. So it's for some reason I don't know why they haven't released their like the app for them yet, but there's so many of them that like, they every day they're trying to perfect it. I get it, but it's like there's gonna come a point where, hey, bro, we got this many. Let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know why they haven't yet. I thought they would have already. Like, so maybe they're waiting for the start of next year, but they have a whole fleet just waiting, bro. So Amazon is right there. Yeah, dude. I've been to Zook's headquarters, man. Amazon's right there, bro. They're ready for it. It's just they haven't done it yet. They haven't released the ability to use it. They're only releasing it to people like that are a part of the company, that can use it, and like beta. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're in trial mode. And I'm like, man, I'm surprised the general public hasn't used it yet. So, but they have a lot on social media, like promo. And like, certain people that work like, hey, look at Zooks coming rolling up, and then you have them go inside. They check, they have the whole inside. They see how it works. It looks great, man.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. I'm just surprised they haven't released it yet, like to the general public, because But I mean, when I think about it, Waymo was out for a long time before they did that too.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be at least 2-3 years, because I've seen Waymos for we've seen Waymos for how many years now? Too many years.
Right.
So it did take them a while to release that app. I remember, because you had to be on a waiting list for the app.
Yeah.
I remember. So, you know what I mean? Because I would always tell my guests, like, hey, you can sign up for Waymo. They're like, oh, there's a big wait list. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess they got to perfect that too, make sure the app is perfected, not just the cars.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Because you see, obviously, if you want to compete with Waymo, you see how Waymo's app, bro, you order it. Oh, door open for me, set to 60 degrees inside car, play this, no touch, done. Like, damn, it's like that, bro. Fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? So obviously, if you want to be on that type of level, you're gonna you kind of want to be like, all right, let's kind of make our app very similar to this.
Yeah.
Because people like this. It's very easy. It's very to the point. Boom, done. Select your destination, easy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So I think Zooks is probably trying to perfect that aspect right now.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on from our technology news to some entertainment business news, I guess you could say. So it looks like nobody has won the Powerball jackpot over the weekend. Surprise, surprise. It looks like now the jackpot has risen to 1.6 billion, the fifth largest in U.S. lottery history. Estimated cash value stands at 735.3 million after no ticket matched all numbers on Saturday. So yeah, the pot grew after no ticket matched. It says that the odds of winning a prize are 1 in 24.9, while the odds of hitting the jackpot are 1 in 292.2 million. So yeah, it is going to be a very nice day for somebody who wins. But as of right now, nobody has won, and yeah, 735.3 million will be annuitized prize of an estimated 1.6 billion. Both options are before tax. So yeah, taxes kill you, man. It's crazy.
It's just laundering, bro. That's all it is.
Oh, I know.
That's all it is.
Yeah, no, it's true.
That's what they do, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's all it is, man.
Of course, got a lot to somebody. Do you think that? They choose ahead of time who's going to win the lottery, or do you think it is really random?
I think it's half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. Let's move on then and get into some entertainment movie news. J Odyssey movie.
Yes, sir. Christopher Nolan. He dropped the trailer, dude, for the Odyssey. I'm excited about this, man, because the last movie that looked like this was Troy. Remember? I don't know if you saw Troy.
Yeah.
But this is based on Odysseus and his journey home from the Trojan War. So they're basing it on after like the war. So it's cool. I'm excited to see it, man. You know what I mean? You got Matt Damon as Odysseus. Obviously, he's a great actor. You know what I mean? Anne Hathaway's in it. I don't know what role she plays. I saw Tom Holland was in it. Charlize Theron, Zendaya. The dude that was in Twilight, I forgot his name. And but yeah, I saw the what's it called? The trailer. Oh man, that looked cool, man. This is right up my alley. You know what I mean? So it should be a really good movie. And it's Christopher Nolan. He makes some excellent movies. You know what I mean? This should be released July 17th, 2026.
If you don't mind, let's play the trailer.
Please play it. It looks excellent, man. It should definitely be played because, yeah.
Check it out.
Definitely this movie needs to be seen.
After years of war, no one could stand between my men and home. Not even me.
Promise me you will come back.
What if I can't?
What you think?
I already told you I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it in 40x too. Without a doubt.
It's like, it feels like one of those movies that it's going to start off slow, but then it's going to have a lot of action towards the end.
Of course. It's a Christopher Nolan movie, that's why.
Gotcha.
His movies are always excellent, bro. And I like how he based it after the Trojan War.
Okay.
Like, so if you watch Troy, it was about the Trojan War. You know what I mean? And Odysseus was the one that came up with that plan to take out, you know what I mean, the enemy,
Let me know when you want to roll.
I told you it comes out July 17th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me know when you want to roll.
Yeah, it'll be, it's whenever it's on the theater.
Yeah.
It'll be there for at least probably 2 weeks in 40x.
Okay. Just make sure to watch it with me, okay?
Oh yeah, it'll be good, man. I know this will be a good movie. It's Christopher Nolan, man. All his movies are good.
We'll go live before we get into the movie and shit.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Let the people know what we're doing.
Go live in the movie.
Yeah.
Just be sure to hold your phone because when the seats be moving, man, that shit, man, you don't want to drop that. It'll be all bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. But yeah, should be a good one.
Yeah. You know, usually the movies we get them here first before they go into like Europe and Asia market
Of course. Yeah, of
because
course.
they're made here. You know, it's always crazy to me.
Yeah, that's how it should be. That's how it
Yeah.
should be.
For sure.
That's gonna be a good one though. Got a good cast. And you got Christopher Nolan directing it, so yeah, should be an excellent one.
Oh, for sure. I believe
Be
it.
an excellent movie, man. Yeah, man.
Loot trailer looked pretty good. I can't say it
For
won't.
sure. And he didn't, I like how it doesn't reveal too much.
Yeah, but all I had to get me convinced, all I had to see was the Giants. I was like, all right, my type of movie.
You'll see Cyclops in there too,
There you go.
for sure.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's move on to our other celebrity news. We have some sad breaking news. Yeah, I saw this today. My friend showed me the video. Terrible, terrible. But Vince Zampella, he is the co-creator of Call of Duty. He died today at the age of 55. How did he die? Well, let me say this. He was in LA driving a Ferrari, lost control. Looks like he flipped over. Ferrari caught fire. Him and somebody else were in it. They tried to pull him out. When they finally did pull him out, it was very sad. He was literally glued to the seat. They couldn't get him out of the seat because he was melted into it. I seen the clip. Very, very sad. So yeah, he was the creator or co-creator of Call of Duty, which is a huge, series, video game wise. And yeah, just very, very sad news. He died on the Angels Crest Highway around 12:45 p.m. And yeah, it's just it is what it is. But yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to say about that. That's kind of all they know for now. I don't think they have any like toxicology reports on him or anything like that. So who knows, what could have happened. But it looks like he was going kind of fast and just lost control of his Ferrari, unfortunately. Things happen. All right, Jay, let's move on. And that was our last trending topic. We should get into your movie of the night. What you watching, brother?
Oh, it's a comedy. It's a comedy. It's a good one.
So I don't know if I recognize that one.
You don't know this one?
I don't think so, bro.
No? That's weird. Why not?
Is it a Christmas flick?
I don't know if I would call it more Christmas. It doesn't. I don't think it takes place during Christmas. No.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, I'm thinking that's all Christmas flicks right now.
Yeah, no. It's definitely. I don't think it's. I wouldn't call it a Christmas flick.
Okay.
I remember I've seen it around Christmas time, but it's not a Christmas flick for sure.
Got you.
I think it takes place more during. Well, actually, no. You know what? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if you could call. I don't know. I don't remember actually if it takes place during that time of year, because Southern Cal is very Southern Cal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Southern Cal always has sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't recognize this movie, bro.
Yeah, it's called I Love You, Man. It's a good one.
I Love You, Man. Oh, I've seen that movie for sure. I just don't recognize it because I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah. No, I definitely seen this movie. It's just a long time. I don't remember.
Yeah, man. Excellent movie. Good cast. Excellent film. Like I said, I don't remember if it's around Christmas time, but it's pretty damn funny, dude. Pretty damn funny. I'll tell you that.
No, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, no, it's got good actors and actresses in it as well, so it's definitely a good one,
I know. That's why I have it on.
What channel is it
on? My Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I put it on.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. I put it on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's on Netflix.
Okay. You put on for your city, I guess.
Exactly, bro. But yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, and it was it popped up. I was like, boom.
What's the movie about?
It's
There you
about
go. There's your holiday cheers.
Exactly. There we go. But yeah, it's about this one cat. He's I forgot his name in the movie, man. It's Paul Rudd, but I forgot his name in the movie. But
Kevin
he
Clayton.
literally, what's his name?
Peter Clayton.
No, Peter Clay. So he's a realtor, right?
Yeah.
And he's engaged to this good-looking chick. You know what I mean? But the problem with him is he has no male friends, like at all. I don't know why. I don't know. He seems like a normal human being, but basically, so he has his brother try to set him up with some friends. He has his chick tries to set him up with some friends, and like just everyone's trying to set him up with friends because he doesn't have friends. You know what I mean? Like he really doesn't. I don't know how to put it. He just doesn't have that gene in him. You know what I mean? He's always been cool with chicks. He just doesn't have like his dude friends. You know what I mean? His guy friends. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. And even some of his girls, like her friends, are like, dude, don't you think that's odd? You know what I'm saying? Which it is pretty odd. You know what I mean? But he basically, yeah, it's kind of funny because he ends up meeting this one dude, and I forgot his name. Oh, I think his name is Sydney in the movie. Tall dude, funny dude. And you know they end up getting fish tacos together, and it becomes like his best friend. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes awkward because he doesn't know how to be like a cool friend. Do you know what I mean by that? Like a close friend, but a cool friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, he ends up just because the dude who he meets, who he eats fish tacos with, the dude is actually a good like investor. So in order to help, he helps Mr. Clavin sell, like he does real estate, right? And he's trying to sell Lou Ferrigno's house. You know Lou Ferrigno, the Hulk?
Uh-huh.
And he just has no kind of, this dude has no kind of marketing experience. He's like I said, because he doesn't have any guy friends. He doesn't even know how to market. You know what I'm saying? And so basically the dude who he met with the fish tacos helps him. He gets him a shitload of like billboards. You know what I mean? For a good ass price, because he has plug everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I have that scene pulled up if you want to watch it real quick.
Which one?
That one you just mentioned.
Which one?
The one you just mentioned, eating the fish tacos, giving him some game. How they first met.
No, yeah, you can pull it up. I mean, I don't know about I don't know about the game he's giving him, but yeah, it was more so he just needed to meet someone. Do you know what I mean by that?
Oh, you don't remember that he gave him he spit hella game at him that when they first met?
No, because that was the first time he met him. Do you know what I mean? Like he was stoked that he was able to meet someone as a guy. Right. And he was so stoked that he you know what I mean? Like he told his fiance about it, and she's like, oh, okay, good. You know, but it's weird because like I said, dude doesn't have any guy friends, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know? And by the way, that part that you're pulling up, that's a different part of the movie. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a realty part of the movie.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about when they met for fish tacos when he first met him.
Oh, okay. I thought that was this open house.
No, open house is when he's trying. So what he does for him during the movie, he goes to his open houses and he says, hey, I'm going to place a bid on it.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about here. That's giving him game, like meaning he's trying to help him sell the houses. Right. Which is smart because why? If someone comes in and says, hey, I would love to bid on this, people automatically react because that's psychology. Oh, yeah. Shit, someone's buying now? You know, it's just common sense. It's very good. That's what I mean. He understands psychology and marketing. Like, you know, the guy he met for fish tacos. Yeah, exactly. He understands how to, I don't want to say manipulate, but it's how to get reactions out of people, which is smart. Very, very smart. You know what I mean? Oh, this is a funny part. This is a funny one, too. You're going to laugh. This scene is hilarious.
Thank you for eating.
I'm the first one, huh?
Yeah.
I never understood why people are so afraid to eat at an open house.
I know.
No. Why's Ferrigno selling?
Oh, he bought a place in Jackson Hole.
Ah.
Yeah, I think he's tired of the Hollywood grind.
Right. You know, I've always wanted a pad with a giant Lou Ferrigno statue, so I think I found it.
Hey, he's got one.
You're wasting your time with that couple. Just FYI.
Why'd he say that?
I saw the guy pull in. He's driving a Saab 9.3, which I'm not a snob. It's a great car, but it costs $30,000. This house must be what, $4.2 million? It doesn't quite compute, right?
Well, I hope that's not the case. He told me he was going to make an offer.
I think he's trying to impress that girl he hasn't slept with yet.
How do you know that?
Well, it's body language, you know? Like, that guy needs to fart. It's pretty clear, but he doesn't know her well enough to do it in front of her, so I assume they haven't slept together.
He does seem to be clenching.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fart. Watch, when he gets enough space, he can let one rip, I guarantee you. Oh, that's a good move. Hey, go check out the kitchen, honey. I'll meet you in there. Now watch. Making his move slowly but surely. Watch the leg. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fart. Boom. That's a fart. Oh my God. That's a fucking fart. Oh my God. Look at him. Crop dusting across your open house. It's a disgrace.
He farted in my open house.
You sure did.
You know what, guy? I like it, but I'm thinking it might be a little bit small.
Totally, and it smells like fart.
No, let's take off.
Roll down the windows in that car, sweetheart.
You called that. That was like a play-by-play. That's amazing. You called that.
Yeah, well, I know my farts.
Unbelievable.
It's funny.
Of course. Yeah, but that's what I mean. He understands psychology. He understands how people are. Like he said, he rolled up in a Saab. You're rolling up in a Saab and you think you're gonna buy this Ferrigno house for 4.5 or whatever. Come on, bro. You gotta do the math there. Like he said, $30,000 car. That's not, it's not the right math. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. Well, he knows.
Exactly. Well, it's just psychology. But see, that's what I mean. The cat, Peter Clavin, who's the realtor, he doesn't even see, his mind doesn't work like that. He's like, damn, I didn't even think about that. He actually thought dude was gonna drop an offer. You know what I mean? He just doesn't have that part of the brain where. That's what I mean. This is where guys like being cool with guys and trying to understand, like, you know, you have your guy friends and stuff, have that part to understand certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just doesn't have. Yeah, he's a different cat. You know what I mean? He's like that book smart cat, let's say. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that doesn't have like the other type of knowledge. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty damn funny though, man.
No, I seen that movie, man. I definitely thought it was super funny.
Yeah, man. But like I said, it takes place Southern Cal, obviously, so always nice weather. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
What do you rate it?
High nines, probably 9.5. It's definitely not one of my favorite movies of either of them, but I thought it was a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a great movie to see. But Paul Rudd, I've seen better movies, and the other dude, I forgot his name, tall dude. Sydney, I've seen better movies of him too.
Yeah.
But collabing in this movie, like I said, I like the premise. You know what I mean? I thought the whole thing was weird with the whole he couldn't find a best man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that I thought was really weird. But then it's like, oh, he doesn't have any guy friends at all. Like, huh? That's fucking weird to me. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you should always have a handful of your guy friends that you grew up with, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And if you didn't, even if it ones you didn't grow up with, ones you find along the way that you're cool with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just, to me, that's just common sense. If you didn't have that, that's very odd to me.
I
You
know.
what I mean? So, yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into your favorite Jason Segel movie.
Jason, see, that's his name. Jason Segel. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. Let me think. He has so many movies. He really does, man. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
My favorite one of his, I'm gonna have to go the OG one, man. That is probably my favorite one, man. And we're going Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
All right. I had a feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it's without a doubt, bro. I mean, to be in a situation and you're trying to pick between Mila Kunis or Kristen Bell, oh my God. You winning in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, you flat out winning in life, bro. So, yeah. That movie's hella funny too, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's definitely his favorite movie for sure.
What about underrated?
Underrated. I'll just go with this one. You know what I mean? Out of all his movies, it's not underrated by no means, but I'll go with this one because I like the part he did play in this one.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. For me, I'm going to go with my favorite of not a movie, but a show, and that is How I Met Your Mother. I honestly, I'm not going to say like I watched every single episode, but every time I did have to see it on TV, I always thought it was funny, and he was one of the main characters on that show. Have you ever seen any episodes of that, Jay?
No,
Oh, okay.
I can't say I have.
So yeah, How I Met Your Mother. It is a pretty good. It's pretty good. It has the OG in there too, Jay, that we grew up with. Dookie Howser, he's in there.
MD?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, man, he's one of the main casts as well.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
he's like the Will Smith Prince of Bel-Air in that because he just spits hella game at chicks, you know.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's
I don't
actually
know.
pretty impressive, bro. It's pretty impressive.
Never seen it.
As far as underrated, I'm gonna go with. It's a tough one, but I think I'm going to go with Collateral Beauty and Will Smith.
Got it.
He was in there.
I do want to mention one other one. One of my favorite movies growing up. I forgot.
Knocked Up.
No. Growing up. So
Despicable Me.
no, it's with Zach Morris. One of my favorite actors growing up.
Okay, what you got?
Dead Man on Campus.
Got you.
Because the part he played in it, he was like this frat guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I forgot about that. But yeah, that was one of, you know. And then he was like very Catholic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah, that's why I wanted to go with that one because he played like it's funny seeing him play the tough guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, so yeah, I'm going with that one, man.
Okay.
I just want to throw that one out there because I actually think that one is a better movie than most.
Okay.
In my eyes, not better than Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That's obviously, but like than most movies that I have seen, like of his, that's one of my that's definitely one of my favorites of his.
Yeah.
But he didn't have a big scene in it. That's why. You know,
Gotcha.
he was like there, then he was gone, then he came back. You know, for certain reasons for college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that one for sure. I wanted to throw that in there.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on then. That was our movie of the night, and we are watching Yes Man.
I Love You, Man.
I Love You, Man. There you
Yes,
go.
Man is with Jim Carrey.
Yep. We're watching I Love You, Man.
Yes.
Let's move on and get into some crypto news. Let us see what is happening in these markets. I have not checked the markets at all this weekend. Let's get into it. Bitcoin falling again, 87,650 or 641. It is down 1.48. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,970. It is down 2.10. XRP at number 5, sitting at $1.88. It is down 2.5%. As far as your support for Bitcoin, we are at 85.8 or 86.3. Resistance is 89.8 to 9,300. Bitcoin is consolidating just below the 88K level after a steady grind higher. Volume remains moderate, pointing to balance rather than aggressive buying or selling. Ethereum, your major support 2,860 to 2,900, and your resistance is 3,100 to 3,150. Ethereum is holding firm just under the 3,000 psychological level. Price action remains tight, signaling consolidation rather than weakness. We shall see. XRP, your major support $1.78 to $1.82. Your resistance is $1.98 to $2.05. You're moving sideways, XRP, holding support near $1.85 with controlled volume. Momentum has cooled, but structure remains intact. So yeah, we just have to hold on to those levels, and it should be okay because we usually have been slipping down into kind of like this territory with Bitcoin, and then we'll shoot back up into like the mid 90s or low mid 90s, like 93, 94. Your fear and greed index, we are at 29, so we are right in the middle, smack middle of the fear indicator. It can go either way from here. We will see within the next few days what news is going to be coming out. If it's positive, we will be getting higher into the neutral, but if it's negative, we're going to go into extreme fear. And we'll see what happens there. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.98 trillion. We're down 0.61%. So that is almost nothing. We're like there's not much money coming out. So we shall be going higher if everything is okay for now. Your top 5 trending coins. Number 1 is going to be AI Cyclone, which is up 4.75%. Number 2 is RTX. That one is up 7. That one is down 7.72%. Number 3, esports is trending at 1.3% higher. Number 4 is Bitcoin, and number 5 is Hachi, HACHI. Hachi is currently down 28.9%. Getting into your top 5 gainers. Number 1, we have Ants. That one is up 1,909%. Number 2, Book of Meme 3.0. That one is up 834%. Number 3, we have Turbo Boehm. That one is up 558%. Number 4, we have Beer. Beer is up 505.8%. And number 5 is Pepe Trump. That one is up 523%. Let's get into your top 100 and notable mentions. At number 8, we have GameStop Coin. That one is up 457%. Number 10, Sora Grok. That one is up 326%. At number 14, we have MSTR. That one is up 303%. At number 27, we have BlackRock. That one is up 220%. At number 43, we have Moonchain. That one is up 73%. At number 50, we have Solana Swap. That one is up 44%. At number 58, we have Superb, which is SUP as the acronym, up 29%. At number 67, Unite. That one is up 26%. At number 74, we have Wrapped Plasma. That one is down 6.4% currently. Number 79, Checkmate. That one is up 29%. Number 86, we have Boson Protocol, BOSON. That one is up 18%. At number 85, we have Everlyn AI or Lynn. That one is up 17%. And in your top 100 spot for today, we have Yabba Dabba Doo, YBD. That one is up 16%. That is your crypto news for today. Let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This will be for December 23rd, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, your career growth feels rewarding as new opportunities align with your ambitions. Passing family wisdom to your younger generation builds stronger roots and connections. Drinking enough water keeps your vitality balanced and your focus sharp. Financial surprises might appear, but can be handled with calm thinking. Now we got Taurus. You move through responsibilities gracefully, maintaining both focus and calm. Supporting a child's growing talent brings you immense pride and happiness. Success unfolds naturally at work as your patience pays off. Gemini. Short breaks help recharge your energy and enhance concentration. Learning from small professional oversights sharpens your future approach. Budget awareness keeps your expenses under thoughtful control. Cancer. Creative energy flows through your home, bringing laughter and closeness. Healthy eating and fitness efforts show visible results, lifting your confidence. Smart use of funds supports long-term financial comfort. Professional momentum builds as your ideas attract appreciation. Now we got J sign Leo. Networking brings promising partnerships and greater professional recognition. Recovery from physical strain enhances endurance and patience. Balanced money management keeps your confidence high and plans on track.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Then we got Virgo.
Networking.
New achievements at work reveal your growing leadership strength. Property matters promise reliable returns with thoughtful tenants. Your commitment to health gives you both energy and optimism. and then family discussions lead to better understanding and shared decision making. Libra. Smooth coordination with colleagues makes your workplace feel positive and lively. Healthy routines improve concentration and inspire productivity. Responsible financial habits safeguard you from unnecessary pressure. Family relationships benefit when you listen more than you speak. Scorpio. Improving your office tasks after feedback enhances confidence and trustworthiness. Regular fitness routines maintain steady energy and inner balance. Thoughtful spending habits give you greater command over resources. Then we got my wife's sign, Sagittarius. Professional specialization enhances your credibility and attracts new opportunities. Moderate savings today lay the foundation for future comfort. Gentle exercise restores movement and clears mental fog. Teaching life values within the family builds mutual respect. Then we got our Capricorn. Collaborative spirit defines your professional day, boosting productivity and trust. Practical financial insights lead to wiser choices and long-term benefits. Caring for your well-being inspires others to do the same. We got our Aquarius. Positive developments in your work spark motivation and progress. Careful budgeting keeps resources well managed and stress-free. Maintaining emotional composure strengthens your mental health. Family happiness spreads through joyful announcements and shared laughter. All right, last but not least, Pisces. Strategic planning at work helps you turn ambitions into tangible success. Smart foreign investments secure long-lasting financial security. Renewed health habits restore balance and mental sharpness. Visiting relatives rekindles affection and shared warmth. All right, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That is December 23rd, 2025. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. Now let's move on and get into our juice. That will be Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got for them, Jay?
Just going to be talking about the WOW signal. You ever heard of it?
No.
No. Okay. So in 1977, we had what you call the WOW signal. So it's about a star that's about 1,800 light years away from Earth. And we picked up, basically, one of our astronomers picked up a signal. And it was like, he was in the astronomical center, and we picked up like an artificial signal. And he wrote on the piece of paper, "Wow." That's why we call it the WOW signal. You know what I mean? And you can Google that if you want. If anyone could Google the WOW signal, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what's curious to me about this WOW signal in 1977. I thought you knew about that for some reason.
That signal I did know. Yeah, I just didn't know it was called the WOW signal.
Yeah, that's because he wrote "WOW" on the paper. That's the only reason it's called the WOW signal. But what intrigues me about the WOW signal is that, you know how we have 3-eye atlas these days?
Uh-huh.
So basically, if you track the trajectory and like backtrack where 3-eye atlas came from,
yeah,
it comes from the same signal.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. This is why, obviously, I didn't know this before either. When I saw 3-eye atlas, I was like, okay, cool, aliens are here, we know. Obviously, just looking at it and hearing everything about how, the Pentagon and everything has been preparing us for the Anunnaki and aliens to come. It just made sense when I did the research and figured this out that, 3-eye atlas came from the WOW signal, which is 1,800 light years away. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Being that it's 1,800 light years away, obviously that was only in 1977. That means in order for that to get here from that same signal, obviously you had to turn up the jets, right? You know what I mean? Like, this is something that's been mobbing that's faster than the speed of light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously, this is why when people say, "Oh, it's just a comet," if it was a comet, it would have been here 1,800 years later from that signal. Exactly. If you do the math, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to put 2 and 2 together here. You know what I mean? Like, whatever that's going to be happening and prepping for this, like, you know what I mean? Like, we have an object that's, oh shit, that came here faster than the speed of light. Sorry, but you're okay. That came here faster than the speed of light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And obviously, when it pulled up, you've seen when it pulled up, right? Like it slowed itself down. Like it's literally like preparing. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, like I said, when I saw that this signal, like, you know, 3i Atlas came from where that signal's from, I already knew. I'm sure everyone else does too. There's a lot of people who probably don't believe it. You know what I mean? But there's a lot going on up there in the sky, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you just put together the pieces, they've been prepping us for something that's going to be coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, we just got to be, you know, there's a lot of people that don't want to accept those factors, but we just got to be prepared, bro. You know?
It's coming, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like literally, we can see it physically. We can see it. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of when they're here. You know what I mean? Like here. You know what I'm saying? So that should be very interesting. But yeah, the WOW signal, bro. 1,800 light years away, and this is where 3i Atlas came from. So
right.
we have, we have a lot of stuff that the government's prepping us for. And remember, what movie did they are they releasing that has to do with this too?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Disclosure Day. Steven Spielberg, remember?
Yeah.
Like they do all this on purpose.
I know.
You know what I mean? So that you could
they have to let us know. That's what they
exactly. So they could prep us for it. That's what I'm saying. It's how it works. I don't want to say it's law, but it's a part of their rules. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it's very interesting what's going on right now, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But for everyone that said, "Oh yeah, that's just a comet," come on, bro. Use your head. Use your head. Come on. You know what I mean? Like, a comet doesn't operate like that. Let's just say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's we good. We good right there, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, man. WOW signal, 3i Atlas.
And yeah, that was our juicy conspiracy of the night.
Yes.
Like always, thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share, because we definitely want to share this alpha with you guys every day when we do our trending topics. And like always, let's close out the show with Jay's and mine final words of wisdom for you guys. What you got today, Jay?
Going with Mr. Marlon Wayans today. I saw him. He said this quote, and I was like, "Damn, dude, Marlon's on point with this one." He said to stay humble as a person. Don't be so humble in your business, though, because you have to own it. Be humble as a person because you can't bring that arrogance into every day, because you'll offend people and hurt people, which is obviously common sense. But when it comes down to business, you got to be a shark, period. You have to own it. And that's when that obviously arrogance and everything comes out. And I totally understand what he's talking about there. You know what I mean? Because it's staying humble as a person when you especially come up is it's something you have to do. You know what I mean? Because obviously it's a part of law. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that, but like when it comes, like he said, when it comes down to business, you got to go after it. You have to get it. You have to be a shark at it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be humble in business or you'll be stepped over. You understand?
Yep.
So it's not about offending people in business. In business, you got to do what you have to stop. You have to do what you have to do in business. You know what I mean? To not fumble the bag, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be that shark, go after it in business. You know, turn your humble approach on when it's just for you. You know what I mean? But in business, turn it up and get what you have to get. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Make it happen. Execute that plan and just get that bag.
That's all it is, bro.
I know. I'm about it.
And yeah, going off of what you're saying to close out the show, remember, guys, stay humble, not small. Humility keeps your spirit clean and your mind clear, no matter how far you go. When you stay aligned with your true self, your values, your principles, your purpose, you move through life with quiet confidence instead of ego. Own who you are without needing to prove it. You don't have to announce your growth. Your consistency will reveal it. When humility guides you and authenticity anchors you, nothing pulls you off course. And just to finish off with a spiritual quote, walk humbly, stand firmly, and live in alignment. When you own your true self, life responds with balance. All right, guys, that is it for us. We got Corbin Farley in the chat. What up, Corbin Farley? And Corbin says, advice for a teenager. That was your advice right there. If you have anything in particular, we could definitely give you some advice on.
Advice for a teenager is very easy, man. Just execute. You know what I mean? Like, I'd even say, I know a lot of people may not agree, but just do good in school, go to college. But during that amount of time, think about what you want to do as well, what you're good at. Think about your qualities. Think about what you're really good at. You know what I mean? And then try to put it together in a business, because like school keep you disciplined no matter what. I always would tell everyone, go high school, go to college, graduate college. Is it going to help with your career? Maybe, if you're into that, or if you're into making your own business, that's where you have to, look into yourself. Like I said, think about the stuff you're good at, then focus on it while you're in school as well. Just finish school, man. That's number one thing I believe always, because like I said, it teaches you discipline. Most people I know, their discipline levels are shit unless they went to school and graduated. It's a fact.
Yep. Yeah. For me, I would just say be humble, respect others, but don't abandon your values to please anyone. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to keep showing up with integrity, and that alone is going to put you ahead of most people. All right, guys. That is pretty much it for us. So Jay here is going to close out the show for us.
All right. Thank you for being here. Obviously, we really appreciate that. We will be going live in about hour and a half, probably hour and a half. We'll be doing chest tonight. We did legs yesterday, but we're going to mix it up because we're only going, tonight and tomorrow to the gym, because Wednesday, Thursday, obviously Christmas Eve and Christmas, the gym is closed. So, yeah, we'll probably be doing chest and probably tricep. Chest, tricep, maybe even a little shoulder, or we could save that for tomorrow with back and bi, but we'll see. We'll put it together. But if you come through later, you'll see us at the gym, our gym live. And if not, you'll see us tomorrow on our podcast at 8:30. So thank you very much for being here. And health, wealth, and happiness. Something we always live by.
Yes, sir. Don't forget to check out also Chef with Jeff Saturday night that happened, and our live gym last night as well.
For sure.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Till tomorrow.